Sister Wives star Robyn Brown has long been considered the catalyst for all the Brown family's drama, but I believe that Robyn orchestrated the collapse of the family she joined. Robyn, the last remaining wife of Brown family patriarch Kody Brown, has only been in the picture for a little more than a decade, but her presence has already been tremendously impactful for the family as a whole. Robyn's plea to Kody to join in on his plural marriage with her children from a previous marriage was met with enthusiasm from Kody, but with some indifference from his other wives. While Kody had been interested in adding more wives to their family, his existing wives weren't as sure that it would make sense for their growing family. Meri Brown, Kody's first wife, was open to the idea, while Janelle Brown and Christine Brown, who each had 6 growing kids with Kody, weren't sure about the idea. Regardless, Kody proceeded to legally divorce Meri so that he could marry Robyn and adopt her children from her first marriage. The family began to splinter, and things never really recovered for the Sister Wives season 19 stars, who I feel Robyn was controlling. Early in their courtship, Robyn shared her hopes with Kody about joining an established plural family, explaining that she felt called to plural marriage because of her religion. Generally, Robyn and Kody's religion promotes plural marriage, praising husbands who have multiple wives and families. Kody felt that he was at a point in his other marriages where bringing Robyn in wouldn't be a problem, especially because she was such an advocate of plural marriage. Despite knowing that their connection was somewhat deeper, even from the start, than his connections with his other wives, Kody pushed for Robyn to be accepted. While Robyn was raised to understand and be open to plural marriage, the majority of her actions contradict the idea that she's open to sharing her husband with other wives in the family. Robyn has always been more selfish than selfless, which makes many Sister Wives fans wonder if she actually sold Kody the lies he was looking to hear when she said she was okay with plural marriage while coming into the family. Instead, Robyn may have been looking for a way to get closer to Kody before taking over the rest of his life from the inside out. After marrying Kody and getting into the Brown family with her children, Robyn did her best to assimilate to the way that things were run. While she was happy to share Kody with the rest of the wives in the family, it quickly became clear that Kody was more interested in spending time with Robyn than he was with the rest of his wives. While it wasn't necessarily Robyn's doing, Kody's time and attention were suddenly hard to come by, rather than evenly divided by all of his wives and children. He had a clear favorite, and it was Robyn. Though Robyn was a new part of the Brown family and tried to bond with the rest of the Brown children, regardless of age, she struggled to make deep, meaningful connections with the rest of the wives. Robyn, instead, connected with Kody and convinced him to spend more of his time with her than with anyone else. Usurping the schedule Kody and his wives had held for years, Robyn made it clear that she was the most important of Kody's wives, and that her children were meant to come first. Kody, who easily could have put this to a stop, didn't. Robyn's disdain for the Brown family, especially for Kody's other kids, was apparent from the early years of their marriage. Rather than Kody and Robyn having the ability to appear as a united front to his kids and bring them into the new relationship with an open mind, Robyn made it very clear to everyone that she was coming into the relationship with children who were different than the Brown kids. Instead of trying to acclimate her kids to a new environment and allow them to get used to the Browns, she made them feel different from their new siblings. Robyn's kids, who were similar in age to some of Janelle and Christine's kids, weren't welcomed in the same way they would have been if Robyn hadn't purposefully othered them. Rather than allowing things to happen naturally, Robyn's actions made her children feel strange, pushing them away from the rest of the Browns. While the kids were able to build their own relationships in the ensuing years, Robyn's issues with the way the pre-existing Brown children treated her children stemmed from her own pressures and the way she chose to treat her kids upon bringing them into her new, overwhelming relationship. After years of finding herself at the top of the food chain, Robyn felt resentment toward the rest of Cody's wives, even being part of the chain itself. She wanted to be Cody's only wife, openly so, even though she consistently found herself in tears over the way that Cody treated the other women in his life. Rather than letting Cody know that she wanted to be monogamous as they grew older,